off the bat of Augie Lopez. That is long gone. That may have cleared the park.
Swings and hits this one in the air out towards right field. Back to the wall. See you later. It's the freshman phenom Angel Laya right on cue.
Carey sends this one way deep, and it's gone. Dylan Carey tees off.
Baseball America putting out its latest NCAA tourney projections yesterday. They have 5 Big Ten teams in the bracket: UCLA, Oregon, Nebraska, USC, and Michigan. Bruins and Ducks both hosting regionals. UCLA, the #1 overall seed. A 6th Big Ten team is fighting to get in. They have Purdue as the first team out of the tourney right now. And we wrap things up here with Michael Huff. Let's talk through those 2 teams that are trying to get themselves into that bracket in Michigan and Purdue. Let's start with Michigan. They finished with Ohio State this weekend. This team is playing well. And they've won 20 of their last 25 games. It feels like the Wolverines are in pretty good position here to play in the NCAA tournament.
They really are. I mean, they're at 36 RPI right now, and the way they've been playing down the stretch has been wonderful. Tracy Smith, early in the year, lost a couple games he probably shouldn't have, but he's got his pitching staff lined up. He knows the bullpen now. Position players are doing everything right, and like you said, the way they're playing going down the stretch is awesome. Unfortunately, they got to go against that really fun friend of theirs, the Ohio State Buckeyes in Columbus. So this is going to be a challenge for them.
Yeah, they've beaten 4 ranked teams this year. Michigan has. They won a series against Oregon, so a lot of really good stuff on that resume. But as you say, now it comes down to this matchup with Ohio State, and the Buckeyes are battling for positioning in the Big Ten tournament. You would say maybe they don't have a ton to play for because they know they're in, but they're playing Michigan. They have a ton to play for.
Well, and Ohio State swept Nebraska, which is crazy to think about. But then Nebraska turned around and swept USC. So within the Big Ten, anybody can beat anybody, but for Ohio State, they would love nothing more than to knock Michigan out of any potential top 4 seed and maybe even out of the NCAA tournament if they could sweep them.
They are over 500 in conference play, Ohio State is, so they will try to enter into the Big Ten tournament with some momentum. A little bit tougher for Purdue, but a top 50 RPI. They beat Oregon State this year. They beat Oregon.
Yes.
They need a really good series here against Iowa. But for people who haven't watched Purdue, give us a sense of the Boilermakers.
Purdue is kind of typically what we've seen per Purdue. I mean, they are a hard-nosed, blue-collar type team. They put pressure on you 1 through 9, but they don't have guys that you worry about hitting, home runs after home run like we do again at Oregon. Purdue right now is in the number 5 spot. So if Purdue can somehow take 2 out of 3, maybe sweep Iowa, they may jump into that number 4 seed into the Big Ten just because of the way that they have been consistent, pushing people and finding a way to win at least 1 game against everybody they play. So it's a ball club that is very scrappy, and when you look at them on paper, they don't necessarily scare you, but when you play them by the 4th or 5th inning, definitely by the 2nd game of the series, you're like, oh my gosh, we're in for a battle, and we have not only the 2nd game, but a 3rd game to go against them.
They've won 7 of their last 8 Big Ten series. They swept Indiana this past weekend, which they definitely needed to do.
Coming from behind twice late to do it.
And this is a team that comes from behind a ton.
All the
time.
time,
one of the great
yes.
qualities of this Purdue team. But it's interesting to think about the bracketing implications in the Big Ten tournament, because if you get into, we talk about this a lot in the basketball, like if you guarantee yourself that you're further along in the bracket, you ensure that you'll play good teams, and that helps you as you're, there's a better chance. Obviously, sometimes you have teams slide through it, but it helps you because you have more of a chance now in the tournament to pick up quality wins.
You get quality wins, and you're throwing your number 1, 2 starter against everybody else's 4 and 5 starter or 3 and 4 starter. So you're feeling good about yourself. You're giving your guys a chance maybe to have a little bit of a break, especially the arms at this time of the year. But you're going in with the full contingent. If you need to win just that 1 game against a nationally ranked team, you can throw every pitcher you have out there. Who cares about the semifinals or even getting a Big Ten title? If I can can win that one game. I know I'm in the NCAAs. You have that ability when you get that bye, or in basketball, the double bye.
So to get themselves into the top 4, they need a good series here this weekend against Iowa. This is a Hawkeyes team that can produce a lot of runs.
Yes.
Give people a sense of what they might be watching here as Purdue and Iowa go head-to-head.
Well, Iowa, we think about Rick Heller, I do at least, and I think about arm after arm after arm, top 5 rounds, top 5 rounds. It's amazing how Rick Heller has been able to put great arms out there every year for Iowa. This year, it's a little bit different. It's Gable Mitchell. It's the offense that puts the fear of God into every team. Their pitchers are good, but they're not like they've been in the past. But because they are now 1 through 9 hitting, the fact that they got a couple of guys off the bench that can do good things, they're going to put pressure on you. A little bit like Purdue, that they can score early in the game, middle, and late in the game because they don't have just 1 or 2 people. They've got a whole bunch that can get a key hit.
Really important series. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Well, I'm looking forward to the USC-Oregon because I think the battle for the top 4 spots and for an NCAA host, but I'm also really interested to see what happens like you just mentioned here. What can Purdue do? What can Michigan do to get into not only the Big Ten, but possibly the NCAAs?
Should be a fabulous weekend.
Oh,
we are
fun.
all over it here
Yes.
on the Big Ten Network.